What's up, everyone? Welcome to Dollar Workout Club. We're so glad to have you here today. Today we got an awesome legs and shoulder workout. It's going to be a great one. So glad to have you here today, you guys. My name is Drew. I'm going to be leading today's workout. Here at Dollar Workout Club, we honestly believe that anyone at any fitness level can do our workouts, which is why we have a green, yellow, red system. If you're a beginner or modified, you're going to be following me in green today. If you're intermediate, you're going to be following Natalie in yellow. And if you're advanced, you're going to be following Lynn in red here for today's workout. What we want to do first, you guys, is go through all the modifications to all 5 exercises we're doing today so that you can decide which color you want to follow during today's workout, okay? Then we're going to go do a warm-up, and then we're going to go explain what the workout is, the structure, and then we're going to actually do the workout. So let's jump right into it, go through the modifications of the 5 movements. The first movement is a squat with a pulse. So Natalie here is going to show it for the green level, okay, or beginner. So you're going to want to have a chair, okay, with feet shoulder width apart. You're going to squat down into the chair. You're going to come up a couple inches, and then go back down, and then come all the way up. So squat down, up a couple inches, all the way back down, and then up, okay? That's the squat with a pulse for the green. For yellow, you're going to be having some weight, but lightweight, and you're going to be squatting down below parallel, so feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out, go down below parallel, come up a couple inches, go all the way back down, and then all the way up. So at full speed, it looks like this. Pulse, all the way up. One more time, pulse, all the way up, just like that. Ooh. So that's the yellow version.
2 of them burns. Those are going to be hard.
That's the yellow version. Now red, the only difference is you're going to be using a little bit heavier weight than yellow. So Lynn's going to show that. You're going to go down below parallel, pulse, and then all the way up and squeeze the glutes at the top. Notice how she's not coming forward on her toes. She's staying back on her heels, okay? That's the green, yellow, and red version of the squats with a pulse. Now the pulse, all that does is just add a little bit more difficulty to the movement, okay? And you'll kind of see it as you'll feel it as you
will, I promise.
The next movement is a dumbbell military press with a pulse at the bottom. So we're all going to start in the top position like this, and we're going to come down and pulse at the bottom and then extend all the way at the top. So it looks just like this. The only difference is the amount of weight you're doing for green, yellow, or red, okay? Notice today I'm using a couple small soup cans. Natalie in yellow is using some larger soup cans, and Lynn's using some dumbbells that are a little bit heavier, okay? The next movement is high knees. Now Natalie's going to show the green version of those, and all you're doing is you're raising one leg up at a time as high as you can, about to waist level, and you're alternating feet, kind of at a quick pace, as quick as you can go, okay? So that's the green version of high knees. Now yellow, you're actually going to be running, and you're going to bring your knees up as high as you can. So it's going to look just like this, okay? Now red, the only difference between that and red is red's going to come up as high as you can, a little bit above waist level at a faster pace. So just like that. Get your heart rate up even more, a little bit more difficult than than yellow, and so you'll notice that one. The next one is a lunge with a pulse at the bottom. Now Natalie's going to actually use a chair here for assistance, and you will too if you're green. And what you're going to do is you're going to step 1 foot forward and bring that back leg down, the knee as close to the ground as you can, and then what you're going to do is pulse, right, like the other movements, and then come all the way back up and switch. So at full speed, it looks like this. Now the pulse is just a movement of 2 or 3 inches. Okay, now for yellow, you're going to be doing the same thing with weight, though, and you're going to be doing that pulse in the middle of the movement. So you're going to step forward, all the way down, pulse, and then all the way back up. She's pushing off that heel to push herself back to her starting position. Notice how she doesn't lean forward. She doesn't bring her chest forward over her knee as she does those, okay? There's a side view for you. Red is doing the exact same thing, but with a little bit heavier weight, okay? Just like that. And she's coming down all the way. She's probably tapping her knee on the ground just very slightly as she does that pulse. The next movement is a dumbbell side raise, which we're all doing the exact same movement, no real modification other than the amount of weight that you're doing for green, yellow, or red. So your feet are going to be shoulder width apart, palms facing you, and you're going to form a T with your arms like this, and at the top, you're going to come down a little bit, go all the way back up, and then come down to the starting position. So at full speed, it looks like this. Up, pulse, and then down. Pulse, down. And that pulse adds just an extra degree of difficulty. It's something that's so small, but it makes such a big difference, okay? And you're gonna feel it in today's workout. So what we're gonna do now is Natalie and I are gonna go ahead and get started with the warm-up, so you just follow along with whatever we're doing. And Lynn over here is gonna explain the structure of today's workout. So we're gonna start out with some jogging in place.
All right, you guys. So for today's workout, we're actually going to be putting together several moves in like a superset. So we're doing them together. We're doing first 20 squats with that pulse. Then you immediately go into the 15 dumbbell military presses with the pulse, and then 30 high knees. So 20, 15, 30. And don't worry, the entire workout's going to be on your screen, so you're not going to have to memorize this. So you're going to do that back to back, and then you're going to repeat that 2 more times for a total of 3 sets of those 3 exercise moves. Then we're going to do 3 other moves. We're going to be doing those lunges with the pulse, 20 again. Then we're going to do 15 dumbbell side raises with that pulse, and then again finishing with the 30 high knees. And we're doing that for another 2 sets, so we're doing 3 sets. So we're doing 3 sets of those 3 exercises and 3 sets of the other 3 exercises. And we're not taking any break, you guys. This is really supposed to be done at a very high intensity, fast pace. You only take a break if you need to, and make it as quick as possible so that we really keep that heart rate up.
Yeah. So Lynn's gonna go ahead and join us in the warm-up, you guys. And we're just gonna jog in place for another 20 seconds or so. Then we're gonna do some arm circles and some squats, which you saw Natalie and I doing. And remember, the workout will always be on the screen for you to follow along in case you get lost. And just follow us, in green, yellow, or red, whatever your level is, so that you can kind of stay on pace, okay? Arm circles, 5 forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I almost hit you?
No, I always accidentally
1,
go the wrong direction.
2, 3, 4, 5.
It's the Natalie way, it's fine.
I know.
Exactly.
Fine.
Okay, go ahead and squat nice and slow. Loosen up those hips, those knees. Just going to do 5 of these. 2, 3 more. 3, 4. Last one. And 5. Good job. All right, guys, shake it out. And we'll go ahead and get started in just a second. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started in about 10 seconds. So loosen up those arms. We're going to start out with 20 squats with a pulse. Okay, remember the pulse. Don't forget the pulse. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Remember, we're going for time here.
Yep, we're all going at our own pace here. If you're green, don't try and compete with someone that's red, vice versa. Just go at your own pace.
With these squats, when I stand up, I kind of like to squeeze my butt a little bit when you stand up to get that full range of motion.
And to work on that booty, right?
Yeah.
Yep. That pulse makes it so much harder, you guys, than just a normal squat. It makes it this workout a little bit longer.
So we're doing for time, but if you need to stop and take a break, that's okay.
Yep.
Okay? Push yourself, challenge yourself, but also listen to your body and be smart.
Yeah, these should burn, you guys. That's for sure, but feel free to take a break if you need to. And go at your own pace. Have fun. Challenge someone else to do these workouts with you. It's good to compete with someone like a spouse or a friend, or see if your kid can beat you. All right, good job, Team Yellow. Now, green, when I come down, I like to put my arms forward, just to kind of help me balance as I come down. One more, and we'll start with the military press with the pulse at the bottom.
You want to make sure that you're picking the appropriate weight on these exercises too. So if you get done with this first round of 15 and your arms don't feel tired at all, stop the workout and go get something heavier. All right, you want to make sure that you're really pushing and challenging yourself. And what I mean by, your arms don't feel tired, on that last rep, your arms should be so sore that it's hard to do in full motion.
Three more.
And actually, I said sore, I meant just tired. You're not going to feel the soreness till tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, green, remember we're doing high knees like this. But go at a fast pace, okay? Get that heart rate up.
So you see Lynn and I putting the weight on our shoulders during these squats. And that's, you can always hold the weight down here if it's easier. For us, I just find it's easier to balance the weight up on my shoulders instead of down to my side.
All right. Back to squats again. I'm just waiting for one of these times for one of you girls to pull this chair out from underneath me while I'm not looking.
Hey, don't give us any
I
ideas.
know. Let's go. Good job, you guys.
Oh man, gets heavy, you guys. If you need to slow it down, or take a break, that's okay. But try to focus on your form.
Yeah, quality over quantity, okay? Push yourselves. Having strong legs benefits you so much in life, you know? Walking up and down the stairs, getting out of the chair, getting off the couch, getting out of bed. You know, walking around the grocery store, walking around Disneyland, carrying your kids. There's so many benefits to having strong legs in this life. You definitely don't want to neglect them. That's why these workouts are so great, because they're only 15 minutes long, roughly, and you get so many benefits from them. Sometimes I lose count, by the way, so don't count my reps. Count yours, though.
Woo.
All right, guys.
Man,
Go, Team Red,
when you
Team
use a really
Yellow.
heavy weight for those, they burn. All right, come on.
Team Red, Team Yellow, neck and neck.
Okay, I'm on my third round. Remember, we're doing 3 rounds of this superset, and then we're switching to 3 rounds of the next superset. Again, the whole time you want to focus on keeping proper form, okay? That's the most important thing, more important than your time. All right, is that you're gonna have good form. What I don't wanna see is I don't wanna see you guys bending over like this. Okay, you wanna keep more of a straight back. And when you push up, you wanna put the emphasis towards the outside of your foot and the back of your heel, okay? And then squeeze your glutes at the top. Your heart rate should really be picking up by now. If you're not out of breath, then you're probably in the wrong color.
Yeah.
All right?
And that's okay. If you want to switch from a green to a yellow to a red mid-workout, that's totally fine, you guys. Like, let's say you need to do squats at green, but you can do heavier weight for your military press, that's fine, and you can do high knees just fine. That's totally okay.
You know what I think would be so cool is if somebody put their baby in a baby carrier and use that as the weight for your squats today. So if you're
Snap
that
a
somebody,
picture. Yeah.
send us that picture. That would be so cool. You know,
We're on our
after
third
I,
set here. I'm sorry.
you're fine. Just saying, you know, we all have kids, all 3 of us. And I remember after I had my daughter being so frustrated because I never was able to make it to the gym. Ooh.
Whoa, that was loud thunder.
I'm not sure if you guys could hear that. We're having a big thunderstorm behind us here, but my point is that we created these workouts because we've been there and we know that there's times in your life where it's impossible to get to the gym or to bring the kids to the gym for you. So we created these workouts that show awesome results that you can do from home with your kids around you while they're napping, however you need to work it into your life. Don't forget that pulse.
Yeah.
Good job. Make sure that you're breathing really well. Breathing through the exercises is really important. It's gonna make you go faster, be more efficient, and make you feel better. All right, I'm on to my next round. So I'm gonna go into lunges with a pull. So I'm gonna pick up these weights, hold them on my shoulders like before, and I'm gonna do a lunge, just like we showed you before, with the pulls, like that. You have to remember to push up off your heel, okay? I often see people trying to push up off their toes like that. It's not good form.
Yep, and make sure when you're doing dumbbell military press like this, you guys, you don't want to arch your back. You want to keep that core in nice and tight. So what I like to do is squeeze my glutes the entire time and flex my stomach muscles. That prevents me from arching my back as I'm doing these, especially if you're doing heavier weight. It's easy to be lazy and arch your back.
So you guys remember with these lunges, it's 10 each leg, so 20 total.
Yep. All right. Good job, you guys. Make sure and push yourself. Remember, it's you against you. We don't mind you guys mentioning your time and what level you did in the comment section below. I think it's fun to create an atmosphere of competition to push each other. But don't compare yourselves, you know, especially if you get discouraged, like, oh man, it took me 20 minutes when it took that person 12 minutes. It doesn't matter. You just compete against you, okay? You are your competition. So just do the best you can and keep moving because you're worth it to be healthy. Not necessarily skinny is the goal. Healthy, that's the goal. All right, I'm starting set number 2 now. Lunges. Oh, don't want to get punched in the face. Yeah. All right.
In my opinion, I think this is probably the hardest exercise out of all of them because
Yeah.
you're using a very small muscle group to lift that weight. And so your arms get really tired in the 10 to 15 rep range.
Yep, and green, if you can only come down halfway, that's totally fine. You don't need to come down all the way. So come down until you feel comfortable, but still try and push yourself to, if you think you can go down a little bit further because you're not feeling a burn in your legs, then that's good. All right.
Woo!
I think I lost
Those
count.
were brutal. Man.
And yellow, make sure that when you're coming down, you want to get your back knee almost all the way to the ground, okay? It's going to make it a more challenging exercise for you. And then you also want to focus on not having your knee overextend past your toe. So let me show you. That would look like this, right? You don't want to do that. It would hurt yourself. You want to just keep your leg nice and straight.
Good job, you guys. Keep pushing yourself. We're about 9.5 minutes in to this workout, okay? So finish strong. You should be hopefully on the second half now. At least on superset number 2. Let's see, high knees. Let's go, Team Green. See if we can catch up to these guys. See if Team Red can catch up to Team Yellow.
Well, Lynn's using a lot heavier weights than I am, so red is a lot harder in this exercise.
I would talk to you guys, but I can't breathe.
All right. Lunges, pulse.
Don't forget that pulse like I just did, so I'm not going to count that first rep because I forgot the pulse. Whew.
Good job. Keep pushing yourselves, guys. We're about 10.5 minutes in. Okay, just keep moving, constantly moving. Whether you have to move slow or take breaks, just try and keep moving. Oh man, it's funny how hard this pulse makes the workout. You know.
It's
Here we
really
go.
cool to see yourself get stronger as you go through. I know Drew has a lot of experience that when he was on his Fit to Fat to Fit journey, he saw a lot of strength gains just after a couple months of being consistent.
Yeah. You know what's really cool, you guys, is to revisit these workouts in the future to see how you progress. Because so many times we measure our success by how much weight we've lost. But in reality, we're getting bigger, faster, stronger. And one thing you can do is take a workout like this, record your time, post it, and then revisit it in 3 or 4 weeks and see if you can improve on that time. And most people can, so sometimes we beat ourselves up if we don't see that number on the scale move down. But you're getting fitter, you're getting stronger, and faster than you were before, and the weight will take care of itself over time as you consistently live a healthy lifestyle. So it's another way to measure success other than the scale. We call those non-scale victories.
Like Lynn and I are like little synchronized swimmers
All right,
back
good
here,
job.
man.
Good job, you guys. Almost done with set number 2. You guys are almost done with set number 3, right?
Yep.
Good job.
Is this 18?
Uh-huh. Last one.
All right, dumbbell
Try and
side
push
roll,
yourself on
guys.
this last set, you guys.
Whew.
All right. Let's finish strong. Last set, best set, you guys. Sorry. Last set, best set, okay? Really try and push yourself this set. Finish strong. Sprint to the finish line.
Make sure you really focus on breathing, okay? So what I like to do is Breathe out on this part and breathe in on this part. Out on the way up, in on the way down. And it makes you feel a lot stronger during the exercise. The other thing that you can do is that if your arms are getting really tired, you can bend your elbows a little bit to make it slightly easier on yourself. The further away the dumbbells are from your body, the harder the movement is. On the home stretch here, guys.
There we go. Finish strong. Finish strong. Sprint, sprint. There we go.
Woo!
Uh-oh.
Lynn beat me. Good job, guys.
Good job.
We finished in Lynn was about 13:10, and I was about 13:15.
All right. I just got to finish up with side raises. Now that they're done, you know, part of me wants to hurry through these as fast as possible, but I want to keep good form.
Yep.
That's more important to me than hitting a certain time, okay?
Yeah, so it's real tempting. It could be real tempting right now to cut out the pulses or to only do 12 instead of 15. But we don't do that at Dollar Workout Club. We're not cheaters here, okay? We finish the workout, we do what we said we're gonna do, and guess what? That consistency provides results, all right? Like we talk about a lot, you need to have integrity to yourself. Prove to yourself that you're worth. Did you just count there, Drew?
Yeah, no, I just need to take a break. It's burning.
Okay.
Yep.
Woo! Absolutely, you guys. What I love about these workouts, obviously I didn't talk much during it because they're a killer, but I love that they integrate in a lot of muscle training, but with also the high intensity cardio. So I like to work on, you know, building muscle and toning, but I also want to burn fat, right? It's just an optimal way to do that. You shed a ton of fat doing workouts designed like this. So you're working out so much smarter instead of longer. It's great.
Good job.
Nice job, everybody. Woo!
Okay, if you just finished, your heart rate's probably really elevated right now. So take a minute. We're gonna stretch, get a drink of water, wipe that sweat off your forehead. And the key is that you wanna bring your heart rate back down slowly, okay? You don't wanna go from really high intense exercise to sitting on the couch, all right? You need to gradually bring your heart rate back down.
Yep. And if you're still going, you guys, that's totally fine. We actually recommend just pushing pause. And then as soon as you're done, push play again as we go through the stretching, okay? So that's totally fine if you're still going, okay? What we're gonna do now, you guys, is jump into the stretches. The first one we're gonna do, someone wanna show this from the side, is we're doing a wide leg front fold stretch. So your legs are out really, really wide. And what you wanna do is, while keeping those legs straight, go down on your legs as far as you can. Try and grab those ankles and pull yourself in as far as you can. I've seen some people tuck their head in between their legs, and I'm not that flexible. I don't think anyone here is
But
that
you can even
flexible.
see our different flexibility levels.
Yeah.
Drew's the most flexible, and he can reach his ankles, which I can't. So I just put my hands in between, and Lynn grabs onto her knees or her shins.
Yeah. And I'm leaning forward, and I'm still feeling it stretch all throughout the back of my leg. And I'm partially doing this, you guys, because my heart rate was so elevated during that workout. I don't want to bring my head down below my heart and cause myself to get dizzy and maybe pass out. So if you feel a little lightheaded, feel free to just bend and pull and still feel it throughout your legs.
Okay, as you come down, nice and slow, okay? We'll sit down on that butt. We're gonna do a butterfly stretch, okay? So bring those feet together, grab those ankles, push those elbows down on those knees, and push down as hard as you can on that groin. And you should feel a nice, good, deep stretch in your groin area right now. It's important to stretch, especially after doing a leg day like this, you guys. If you don't stretch and you sit down all day, you're gonna be sore, even more sore for a lot longer than if you don't stretch and stay hydrated. So make sure and do these stretches. Even we recommend doing them during the recipe and motivational video after this, you know, multiple times. So.
And today was a leg day, and that's one of your body's biggest muscle groups. And so there's a really good chance that you're going to be really sore tomorrow because we just used a lot of muscles in your body. And so you can continue to do these stretches as you start to get sore over the next couple days, and it will really help with that soreness. Stand
up. We're going to do a quad stretch, okay? So if you're green or yellow, if you need something to hold on to for balance, that's totally fine. Grab that ankle, pull it up to your butt as close as possible. You should feel a nice, good stretch in your quad right here. And those should be really tired from doing all those lunges and squats with all those pulses. You're probably going to hate the word pulse for a while after this.
Oh, yeah. Woo.
Switch. Other leg now.
The other nice thing that I love about leg day is that your legs and your back are your body's biggest muscle groups, and so you typically burn the most calories in those workouts.
Yeah.
So It's always good, burning more calories.
And down. Okay, we're gonna do one more stretch, you guys. We're gonna bring our arm behind our back like this, okay? And what you wanna do is grab that neck and gently, as you push this elbow forward, okay, you want to gently pull on that neck, and you should feel a nice good stretch in your neck to your trap, all the way down your delt.
It's a great stretch.
Yep. Don't pull on that neck too hard though.
Yeah.
Be
This
nice
is
and
even a
gentle.
stretch you can do if you have an office job and you're sitting behind your desk. You can do this sitting in your desk chair.
Make sure to push that elbow forward. Okay, as you relax, let go gently and gently move your neck back to starting position, okay? Don't let go really quick and jerk your neck back. Okay, other side now, push this elbow right here forward. Grab your neck to the opposite side.
If you have a baby or a toddler at home, you might notice that your shoulder that you carry that child with gets really sore quite often. Or, you know, like I'm right-handed, so I hold my baby on this hand, on this side. And this is a really good stretch for you if you notice that you're sore on that arm, to really stretch out your neck and your shoulder and help with your alignment.
And relax, nice and slow. Bring it back to the middle. Shake those arms out, you guys. Great job today, you guys. We're so appreciative of you, and thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. Don't forget to tell your friends about Dollar Workout Club, to join us here every day. We love you guys, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Bye. Guys, I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about the idea of meal prep and being prepared in general, because so many times in our life we have an uphill battle with the way society is and making the unhealthy food so much more convenient than the healthy food. And I found one of the keys to maintaining a healthy lifestyle is to be prepared in general, because when we are hungry and tired and exhausted from work and there's no healthy food available in our house, well, guess what becomes the most convenient option? You know, ordering pizza, getting fast food. Society has it set up so that, you know, it's in your face saying, hey, here, this is convenient and it tastes really, really good, right? And so it makes it tough. The key is to being prepared and making the healthy food more convenient than the unhealthy food. And that's the key right there. So what we teach our followers to do is to meal prep. And what we do is on Sunday night, we spend about an hour cooking our entree in bulk. And so what we'll do is we'll usually do a crock pot recipe, or we'll double or triple a certain recipe that we enjoy. And we cut up our vegetables and fruits and snacks and get them all prepared and ready to go, so that over the next few days, the food's just right there, right? It's way more convenient than the unhealthy food of fast food and ordering out. And so that is setting you up for success because the food's ready to go. So we do that on Sunday night. It takes about an hour, which is kind of a long time, but it saves you time in the long run, right? Because you're not having to cook Monday night, Tuesday night, or Wednesday night. That food is ready to go. And then what we do is we repeat that process again on Wednesday night with a different entree and different snacks, so that we're not eating the same thing over and over again. And then we have that food, Wednesday through Saturday, and then we just keep that going on Sunday and Wednesday, and that works for most people. Now,
some people can do something new every single night, and that takes a lot of effort, I found, to think of something new and healthy to cook every single night. I like having my food prepared and ready to go, and yeah, eating it for a few days in a row works for me, but for some people it might not. The key is just to try and make the healthy food more convenient than the unhealthy food. So if that's just taking extra 10 minutes before you go to bed and have your food ready to go for the next day, then that's what it takes. You have to be prepared, and that's the way you maintain a healthy lifestyle over time instead of just a 6-a-day diet. And then what happens is people keep falling into that fast food trap. So focus on meal prepping. Try our method of Sunday night, Wednesday night, cooking our meals in bulk and having them ready to go, and see if that works for you. And if it doesn't, find what works for you so that you can overcome the fast food trap that so many of us fall into.
Hey guys, we just want to take a second to let you know how much we appreciate you. Dollar Workout Club wouldn't be a club without each of you guys, and you mean so much to us.
Yeah, and we want you guys to leave your comments. There's a section below where you can talk about if you've tried the recipe, or how you thought of the workout, or how you did in the workout, or questions about the motivational tips. If you have comments or questions, please leave them below.
Yeah, and don't forget to invite your friends, you guys, to join us here at Dollar Workout Club. And don't forget to follow us on social media using these handles below.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.